Shabbat Shalom. This is Larry Mitchell with Friends of Israel. We are continuing our verse-by-verse study through the Apocalypse, and today we are going to be beginning a series from Revelation chapter 17, the judgment of what the Bible identifies as Babylon mystery religion. Revelation 17, 1 and 2. Then one of the seven angels who had the seven bowls came and talked with me, saying to me, Come, I will show you the judgment of the great harlot who sits on many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth were made drunk with the wine of her fornication. One of the seven angels who poured out the bowls of wrath upon the earth had just proclaimed God's judgment upon Babylon. Revelation 16, 17 to 21. Then the seventh angel poured out his bowl into the air, and a loud voice came out of the temple of heaven from the throne, saying, It is done. And there were noises and thunderings and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such a mighty and great earthquake as had not occurred since men were on the earth. Now the great city was divided into three parts, and the cities of the nations fell. And great Babylon was remembered before God, to give her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. Every island fled away, and the mountains were not found. And great hail from heaven fell upon men, each hailstone about the weight of a talent. Men blasphemed God because of the plague of the hail, since the plague was exceedingly great. Babylon mystery religion will be judged by the Antichrist, along with the 10 kings that support him. Revelation 17, 16 and 17. And the 10 horns, these are the 10 kings who back the Antichrist. The 10 horns which you saw on the beast, these will hate the harlot, make her desolate and naked, eat her flesh and burn her with fire. For God has put it into their heart to fulfill his purpose, to be of one mind and to give their kingdom to the beast until the words of God are fulfilled. She is identified as a great harlot. The Greek word translated harlot is porne, from which we get the English word pornography. Other English versions translate this word as whore or prostitute. In other words, this religion has been unfaithful to God. She sits upon many waters. In other words, Babylon mystery religion is a universal religion and spread throughout the entire world, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication. This religion will exercise great political influence. On April 6, 1964, the Roman Catholic Church became a permanent observer to the United Nations. No other religion has that privilege. The Catholic Church has been leading influence for the establishment of a one-world government, a one-world religion, and a one-world economic system. John Ankerberg wrote this, One of the greatest dangers to Christianity today is the deliberate suppression of biblical truth for the sake of unity. The danger intensifies as we see many highly visible and influential Christians jumping on the Vatican's ecumenical bandwagon. Instead of warning believers that this false unity is the emergence of the last days apostate church, evangelicals are embracing and applauding those who are engineering it. And then a quote from Reuters, July 7, 2009. Pope Benedict called on Tuesday for a world political authority to manage global economy and for more government regulations of national economies to pull the world out of the current crisis and to avoid a repeat. Benedict said, There is an urgent need of a true world political authority whose task would be to manage the global economy, to revive economies hit by the crisis, to avoid any deterioration of the present crisis and greater imbalances that would result. That was from an article, Pope Calls for Global Authority on the Economy. The Bible warns us in the last days the Antichrist will be backed by a false prophet. They will establish a new world order, a one-world religion, a one-world government, and a one-world economic system. Mystery Babylon the Great will be headquartered in the city of 7 hills. Here is the mind which has wisdom. The 7 hills are 7 mountains on which the woman sits. The city of 7 hills is universally identified as the city of Rome. So we have Babylon mystery religion, a worldwide religion which will be used by the Antichrist to unify the world, headquartered in the city of Rome. Shabbat Shalom. This is Larry Mitchell with Friends of Israel.